The Byzantine-Arab Wars, a struggle for supremacy. The Byzantine-Arab Wars were a series of conflicts fought between the Byzantine Empire and various Arab caliphates over the course of several centuries. These wars, which began in the 7th century and lasted well into the 11th century, were among the most significant conflicts of the medieval period. They not only shaped the political and military landscape of the Mediterranean and the Middle East, but also influenced the cultural and religious dynamics of the region. This narrative explores the origins, key battles, and lasting impact of these wars. Origins of the conflict. The Byzantine Empire, the eastern continuation of the Roman Empire, was one of the dominant powers of the Mediterranean. By the early 7th century, it controlled vast territories, including Anatolia, the Levant, Egypt, and North Africa. However, the empire was weakened by decades of warfare against the Sasanian Empire of Persia. The prolonged Byzantine-Sasanian Wars left both empires exhausted and vulnerable to external threats. The rise of Islam in the early 7th century in the Arabian Peninsula introduced a new power to the region. Under the leadership of the Prophet Muhammad and his successors, the Rashidun Caliphate rapidly expanded, unifying the Arabian tribes under a single banner. After Muhammad's death in 632 CE, his followers continued their conquests, launching raids into Byzantine-held territories. The first phase, the Rashidun conquests 632 to 661 CE. The first phase of the Byzantine-Arab Wars saw the rapid expansion of Arab forces into Byzantine territory. The Rashidun Caliphate, under leaders like Abu Bakr and Umar ibn al-Khattab, capitalized on the weakened Byzantine defenses. One of the most decisive battles of this period was the Battle of Yarmouk in 636 CE. The Byzantine forces, commanded by Emperor Heraclius, faced the Muslim army led by Khalid ibn al-Walid. Despite having numerical superiority, the Byzantines were decisively defeated due to their fragmented command structure and the tactical prowess of the Muslim generals. This victory allowed the Arabs to conquer Syria and Palestine, marking the beginning of Byzantine territorial losses. Following this, Egypt fell to the Arab forces after the siege of Alexandria in 641 CE. The loss of Egypt was a severe blow to Byzantium, as it had been a crucial province supplying grain and wealth to the empire. The Umayyad campaigns 661 to 750 CE. The Rashidun Caliphate was succeeded by the Umayyad Caliphate, which continued the pressure on the Byzantine Empire. The Umayyads launched naval expeditions against Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine world. The first Arab siege of Constantinople, 674 to 678 CE, saw a sustained effort by the Umayyad fleet to breach the Byzantine capital. However, the Byzantines, using their formidable defensive walls and the newly developed Greek fire, managed to repel the invaders. This marked the first major setback for the Arabs and demonstrated the resilience of Byzantine defenses. A second attempt to take the city occurred during the Second Arab Siege of Constantinople 717 to 718 CE, led by the Umayyad Caliph Sulayman. Emperor Leo III employed superior naval tactics, and with the aid of Greek fire, the Byzantine navy decimated the Arab fleet. This victory solidified Byzantine control over the Bosporus and ensured the survival of the empire for centuries to come. The Abbasid era and continued struggles, 750–1258 CE. With the fall of the Umayyad dynasty and the rise of the Abbasid Caliphate, the Byzantine-Arab Wars entered a new phase. The Abbasids, ruling from Baghdad, focused on consolidating their empire but continued periodic conflicts with Byzantium. The Byzantine emperors, particularly under the Macedonian dynasty, 867–1056 CE, launched counteroffensives, reclaiming lost territory in Asia Minor. Emperor Nikephoros II Phokas, 963–969 CE, led successful campaigns against the Arabs, retaking Crete and parts of Syria. His successor, John I Simoskos, continued the offensive, pushing deep into Arab-held lands. The impact of the wars. The Byzantine-Arab Wars had profound consequences on both civilizations. Military innovations. The prolonged conflict led to military advancements, such as the use of Greek fire by the Byzantines and improved cavalry tactics by the Arabs. Cultural exchange. Despite the hostilities, trade and cultural exchanges flourished. The Byzantines adopted certain aspects of Islamic art and science, while the Arabs benefited from Byzantine administrative and military strategies. Religious influence. The wars reinforced religious identities, with Byzantium becoming a bastion of Eastern Orthodox Christianity, while the Caliphates spread Islam across their territories. Shifting borders. The wars defined the territorial limits of both empires, with the Byzantines managing to hold onto Anatolia despite losing vast lands to the Arabs. Conclusion. The Byzantine-Arab Wars were among the most influential conflicts of the medieval era, shaping the future of both Eastern Christendom and the Islamic world. Though neither side achieved complete dominance, these wars laid the groundwork for later conflicts, including the Crusades. The resilience of Byzantium ensured its survival for centuries, while the Arab world emerged as a dominant force in global history. These wars, therefore, remain a testament to the enduring struggle for supremacy in the medieval world.